Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm planning on making a game called Space War, and in that game it's going to be about um us, where like a player which is has his teammates and his enemies which will be fighting each other. So we're going to have a place where we shoot. So if we press spacebar, then our missile will shoot, um and then if we hit the enemy, I guess we lose points. And if you can beat my score, then I would call you a pro gamer. But if you can't, I doubt anyone can, because I'm the best over here. So if we get started, then I'm gonna give you a quick peek of how the game is gonna be. So actually, let's leave it for the end, because the surprise is for the end always. So um, let's get started. Now, first of all, we're going to need to import OS, which is system. So let's import it, system. Then which is like not system, sorry. It's like one of the modules in Python. And then we also need to import random. Then we need to import time. Then we need to import the turtle module. So the turtle module is a place where it's like a place where you can draw and things like that. It's like very like arty. It's like an art module. So and then we're gonna need required by macro. Let's show this window. So I'm just gonna quickly as we go, I'm just gonna make notes so you guys could see. And if you need any help, there is a chat below, so you can type in the chat and I'll be sure to see it and answer your question. So over here we need to start off by doing turtle.fd, and we should equal 0. Then we need to do the speed, so the animation speed to the maximum. So let's do um, let's turtle.speed. Sorry, and then change the background color. So we also need to change the color of the background, so it blends in. Okay, I'm gonna change it to black. So I'm gonna do turtle dot background color, and then put it to black. And then over here, I'm gonna change the title. So change the window title. And over here, I'm gonna put turtle dot title. Then over here, I'm gonna put space war. Okay, and then okay, let's run it so far. Save, run. Oh, okay. So far that's not gonna work. Obviously, we need to first give quite a few yeah. So let's keep going. Now we need to change the background image. We changed the color of it, but we're going to change the background image. So I've got this image which I'm using, and if you want to use it too, then I will put the image on my GitHub repository, and you guys could um, use it too. So, turtle, it's the link is in the description for GitHub, the GitHub repository. So, turtle dot background pic, and over here, I'm gonna do star field. That's what I've called it. Star field dot in a GIF format. There. So now we've got that. Um, we're gonna I'm gonna show you the picture, the GIF. So give me a second. It should be in one of my files. Here it is. So let me just exit this star field. There we go. It's like our like space, so that our character's gonna start here, and then we're gonna be the blue team, and the opposite is gonna be the red team. Sorry, we're gonna start somewhere over here, and then like we're gonna have blue team and a red team, which is like basically blue. If blue touches red, then I guess we get points, so we'll get extra points, and then red touches blue. So if red that kills the blue one, we'll our teammates will respawn. So when red touches blue, then basically it's like laser tag. If you guys ever played it, yeah, laser tag. So okay, let's get that out of the way, and then okay, so over here, um, I guess now we should start off by putting hide the turtle. So one second. Okay, I thought I was gonna sneeze. Okay, so hide the turtle. So we're gonna hide the turtle because we're not gonna need it, or it's gonna be showing the cursor. So let's hide it. And now we need to saves memory. So this saves memory. So let's just do so turtle dot set undo. I think that's how you spell it. Set under buffer. Set and buffer. Set and buffer. Undo buffer. Yeah, it's supposed to be undo buffer. That I think it's like that. I guess. Okay. Yeah, there it is. That. And then we need to speed up the drawing. This speed. So that saves the memory. That and then this speeds up the drawing. So you speed it up. So like basically it's gonna draw all the like players and enemies. So we're gonna do turtle dot tracer and then put that to 20. Okay. Now I guess that's finished. We've imported everything and done like the turtle dot background color title, background picture, hide the turtle, and save the memory, and then speed up the drawing. So you've done that. Now let's make a class. So in this class, the class I'm gonna call is gonna be sprite. I'm gonna just call it sprite. And then over here, I'm just gonna do turtle dot capital T turtle. Okay. And now I'm gonna define a few functions. So let's just do define underscore init underscore, and in that I'm just gonna leave it like this. Oh yeah, sorry. And then I'm gonna return true. True. Oh, sorry. True. Then over here I'm gonna make another one called move. Over there I'm just gonna put self in there because we don't need anything right now. Then return, turn. Oh, I spelled this wrong. I spelled it wrong again. There we go. Over here I'm just gonna put self for now. That self. Okay, so now let me make another one. And over here I'm gonna call this collision. So is collision. And over there I'm gonna put self. And over there I'm also gonna put other in it for now. So is collision obviously I spelled that wrong too. Ish. Self, comma, and other. Oh yeah, and over here I'm gonna return that true. Return. What is on with me today? Return true. And then over here I'm gonna make another one called player. And then in that we're just gonna put self in that. No, let's not put self. We're just gonna put sprite in there because we're gonna need everything in sprite. Turn true. Okay, and now we're just gonna make return. Like we're just gonna make a few more, quite a few. So define turn left. We're gonna do turn left and self. Let me just copy that and paste it 4 times. Because turn right, accelerate, and deaccelerate. So return, and over here return true. Right, let's copy this. Copy and paste, paste. Oh, sorry. So, no, wait, turn left, then that's gonna be turn right. That's gonna be accelerate. That's gonna be deaccelerate. Alright, so now we're just gonna quickly name them. Instead of that, I do right, right, and then over here, I'm just gonna do accelerate. So ACCELERATE. And then over here, I'm gonna do deaccelerate. I guess that's how you spell it. Let me just quickly see. Decelerate, decelerate. Yes, I am right. And then we've done that in the class player. Actually, I'm not going to define player. I'm going to put it into a class. I'm so sorry. Give me a second. So, class. No, wait. No, sorry. Class. Player. Over here, I spelled that wrong. Okay. So I guess that's correct. And then move. Okay. So finally we're done with that. So then player. Okay, yeah, that makes so much more sense. Let's make another one. And over here, class. And in this class, let's name this enemy. Cause yeah, enemy. Enemy. Okay. And in this, we're just gonna put sprite again. Sprite. And then over here, we're gonna define one called init. Put self. Turn true. Okay, so that's that done. Now we're gonna make another one, another class called ally. So in the ally one, I'm gonna put sprite again, and over here I'm just gonna define another init, and then return it true, and just gonna return that true. But instead of this init, yeah, I'm actually gonna keep the init, but I'm gonna also keep another one. It's not gonna be the only one, and okay, so for now, I think, yeah. And then let me just do something. I'm gonna come back to this later, but I'm just gonna quickly show you. So sprite dot. Is that how I'm spelling sprite? Yeah, I'm spelling it right. Sprite dot underscore init, and then over here I'm gonna put self, comma sprite shape, because we're gonna need the sprite shape, because we're gonna need it to change color. I'm gonna need color. Okay, I think that's all for now. Actually, let's start with start x, and let's do start y. Okay, and then hey, and then over here we're just gonna put the self dot speed equals 8, and then over here I'm gonna do self dot set header sets head. I'm gonna come back to this later, like I said, and explain it. So right now, just note this down, and then we can come back to it later. So random integer 0 to 360. So any integer between 0 and 360. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so we've done that. And then also in this function, like I was saying, we're gonna need the. Okay, whatever. I just should have copied all of this. Because we need the same thing all in there, and then start y, and then there, and then there. Self. Oh, okay. There we go. Start y. Oh, finally. Self dot sprite shape colors dot x dot y. I feel like I'm doing a error there. So okay. So far we've got all of that correct. Yeah. Let's see. Yep, we've got it correct, I guess. Yeah, looks right. I've got 360. Okay, so now let's just define another one. Define another. Wait, is this in line? Oh, I should have just done tab. Yeah, it's in line. Define, and then we also need to, before after define, we need to do a function called move. Name this function move, and put self in it. And over here, I'm just gonna do return true. Yeah. So now let's do another class. Class called missile. And in this one, I'm just gonna name it. I'm just gonna put sprite in it, not self in this one. And again, we're just gonna have to do define init, and in it we're just gonna need. Instead, I think we should just do the same thing for what we've done here. So I'm just gonna copy this whole thing there, and then over here I think we'll make some changes. So that's all right, and then sprite, yeah, that should be good too, I guess. Okay, and over here let's just change this to 40, and over here we're just gonna do self dot status equals double equals ready. I'm not gonna go any further. Okay, after this, and then I'm not gonna go any further. And then I don't think we need this. Yeah, we're not gonna be needing this. And then over here, I guess we do the same. Self dot go to um minus 1000, and then comma 1000. All right. And then over here, I think we could do one more thing. Self dot shape size. And over here, we're gonna need a stretch, and then stretch the width in short form. Let's just do width, and let's make that 0.2. Then I'm gonna stretch the length. Length equals 0.4. Let's stretch that zero. I've done my calculations, and then and that's how I'm getting this. So you guys can calculate and do the same one as me, or you can do a different one, whichever one you want. And we don't need an outline. Okay. Um, I'm just gonna go to here for now because we've got quite a few. Let's fill those out, and then the next one, I'm just gonna quickly put it in. Define fire, because we just need to. And then over here, I'm just not gonna put anything. I'm just gonna put self in it. And over here, I'm gonna return true. There we go. Okay, so if we just go back here to sprite, and I know we've done this, but over here, you know how we use this? You can copy that, because we're gonna need the same thing as usual. Then, okay, and over here, we could do turtle. We don't need this return true. Turtle, and then it. Wait, is it turtle? Yeah, I'm spelling it right. Okay, turtle, and over here we're just gonna do self. Sorry, not there. Okay, over here. After that, we need a bracket self. And then I think that's all right. No, actually, let's just add shape in. And over here, we're gonna do sprite shape. So we need this to sprite shape. Yeah, and then we close this bracket. And then over here, we're gonna need self dot speed double equals to 1. Or we could just do that 0 for now. So instead of double equaling, let's just put it in brackets. And then self dot pen up. We're gonna leave that out. And self dot color, and that equals color. Okay, and now self dot give me a second. Forward. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry, self dot forward. Oh wait, 1 second. I'm just okay. There we go. Self dot forward equals. We'll just put that into 0. Then self dot go to, and then let's do the start x, start x, and start y. And then over here we'll do self dot speed. That's equal to that 1. So I guess that's all right so far. Yeah, speed and everything is all right. Now let's move on to this move. So um now we just over here take out this, and over here write self dot forward, self dot speed. Okay, and then is collision. Let's not go into that yet, but let's keep going on to here. Over here we're gonna need boundary detection. So over, if we go below detection, yeah, if we, oh, I spelled detection wrong too. What is on with me today? Mm, okay, you know, I'm not gonna keep this capitalized. Action. Okay, so and then over here we're gonna do if self dot x core, and then um let's equal to 90. I've got my calculations for this. So if you guys like are so confused why I got 290, and then for the rotate RT, no, right turn, sorry, um you think I got 60, because I've got quite a few calculations, and so far all of my calculations I've done are for this. And just to not to waste time in the video and get on with it, I just did my calculation now. But you guys can have your own tests and do your calculations, and see whichever ones you need want. So yeah, so, yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. So then uh okay, so then we should let me see, self dot x core. All right, now let's do self dot set x, and then that equals, inside that bracket we could do 290. And when we do self dot rotate right turn, sorry, I've got quite a few different, like I've made quite a few programs that, I mean, these kind of Python files, and I have like um different abbreviations. So like RT also equals rotate in one of my programs, and RT also equals right turn in one of my programs. So I'm sorry if I get a bit confused up, and just please give me a quick note down on the chat saying I messed it up, and I promise I will try improving that. So if self dot x core, and then over here we do the opposite sign, 290 minus 290, yeah, minus 290, and then self dot set x, set x, and then that equals the same thing. I think we should just copy and paste this like 4 times, 3 more times. 290 at self dot rotate equals 60. There. They look completely same, so I'm just gonna quickly do a bit. I'm a bit lazy copying it. That. Um, Now we're on the third one. I'm gonna put Y instead of X core. We're supposed to put Y core. So over here, Y core, and instead of minus 290, we need to keep this. Take this. Yeah, keep that plus 290, and over here the same thing. That mine to keep that 290, and rotate equals 60. Over here, same thing, minus 290, and then just change this to Y core. Actually, over here, I forgot. Sorry, set Y. Just quick. Set. Sorry. Set Y. Set Y. And above here should be Y core. Minus 290, minus 290, 60. Set Y. Y core. There. Done. Now we can move on to the define is collision. So over here, all we have to do is like same thing. So it's a similar thing, just in different format. So self dot x core, and then close that, and then that the then other dot x core, close that, minus that by 20, close two brackets, and when you go like this, and then over here go self dot x core, and then do that sign equals other. Okay, let's copy this 4 times 2. So I'm just gonna quickly finish this one out. Other dot x core, then we need to do that, then plus that by 20 instead. Yeah, and then double, and then and okay, so over here we're gonna do same thing. So for the next one, it's gonna be y core, not x core, because we finished it. So uh, yeah, copy that. There. So all I've changed is I've changed the signs. I've changed the y core equals x core equals y core now. So, sorry, I forgot this. Uh, yeah, and yeah, so that's good. Y core, x core, y core, and other y core, and then instead of here I've got minus 20, and then I do the same thing, but over here I end it, and I also return this part true. So I copied it, and now I just do that. There we go. And then we do the same thing, just swap the y cores, the the signs, and y cores, and then plus 20. So now over here I'm going to do return that true. Over here we have to keep return true. So finally we've got a place, but over here I'm going to keep that like that. I think that would work, yeah. And because we need a tab. And then over here I'm going to do else, and then over here we're going to do return false. Yeah, so that's that finished. See, we're whizzing through it. We just need to now we just need to do player. So player, um like like we said, it's the same thing. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy the this part. So let me copy it, the missile or ally or the enemy, and no, not the enemy. And over here for let me just take this out and put it in. So basically all I've changed is I've changed so I've done the same thing over here, and then I've just the stretch width I've changed is 0.6, and stretch length I've changed is 1.1. Outline I've left at none. The speed I've changed to 4, and then lives I've changed to 3 because you have to have 3 lives. Yeah, so now I'm gonna do another one called define turn left, which we've done, and over here I'm gonna just do self dot left turn, and that equals 45. Boom. Same thing over here. I just have to do the same thing. Self dot right turn 40 25. Accelerate. I'm gonna keep that dot self dot speed. So over here, I'm gonna do self dot speed, and I'm gonna do that plus equals 1. Alright, then deaccelerate, I'm gonna do the same thing, self dot speed, and then minus equals 1. Alright, now that's finished. Now we just need to return to the enemy class, which all I have to do, copy the ally, and instead of the over here, I copy this ally, and over here it says self.speed equals 8, but instead we don't put it 8, we put it we put it 6. So over here we'll just change that to 6. Yeah. Alright, and everything else is the same. Alright, yeah, I guess that's it. And then we just need to, no, wait, did we? Okay, yeah. And then we could move on to the ally, which we've done so far, and then the move one. So def move, we haven't finished this. So over here, if we finish it off, we're gonna do, one second, we're gonna do self dot forward, and and we're going to do parenthesis and put that self dot speed. So self dot fd self dot speed. Alright, so now we can start off with boundary detection again. So over here, I think we did do boundary detection. Yeah, it's the same thing, I guess. Let's see. Xcore. Yeah, I guess it is the same. So I'm just gonna copy this whole thing. Alright, copied, and then when I go to the move, we're gonna need boundary detection. Just, oh wait, one second. Yeah, okay, sorry about that. After this, boundary detection. No, not there. There. No, is that right? No, that's not right. I'm so sorry. Do I have to go through this? One second, I just gonna have to delete all of this now. I should just press Control Z, undo it. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this whole thing and then move it one tab left. Oh, it doesn't let me anymore. I think it was because of the new update. So, let me just quickly do this. Okay, so now that we've got our defined the fire function, okay, instead of return true, we're gonna put if self dot status double equals to uh, oh, I'm sorry, I just gotta change this. Double equals to ready. and then we're gonna put this. Then self go to player x score. So it's gonna go to the player dot go to player dot x score, like the tip of him, to shoot, and then player dot y core. There we go. And then we're gonna do self. We're gonna need to set. We're gonna need to self. We need to set a heading. So self set heading player dot heading. We can come back to that after. Now we're gonna do self dot status double equals to ready. Okay. There we go. Actually, instead of ready over here, we could do self.status firing. Firing. Maybe that would work. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Now, over here, we can do define a function, and in that function, we could do move. So define the function move, and this is all within the class of the missile. So self, and in the self, we're gonna put you're not gonna put anything. We're gonna define that, and if we're gonna put if self dot status double equals to ready, then we're gonna do self dot go to 1 second, just gonna take this. Okay, sorry, self go to, and over here minus 1000 comma 1000. There we go. Now over here we can do another if statement. I'm gonna do if self dot status double equals to firing, then self dot forwards and self dot speed. Okay. Then we're gonna do border checking like how we were doing. And over here in this border checking, we're gonna do if self dot x core minus 290 or self dot x score. We're just gonna have to copy that twice. 290 or, and then so if we just copy this and wait, under here we should put like that. Yeah, and then yeah, then we could do this. Yeah, so all I've changed is y core and x core minus 290, and let me give that a space. So, and yeah, and then self y cores. So now I'm just gonna do 1 second. I'm now gonna do, so basically after this we're gonna do self dot go to there, that's fair. Self dot go to minus 1000 comma 1000. then self.status, status or status, whichever one you call it, and that we're gonna put that ready because I'm ready. So we've done the class of missile. So now let's move on. So now I'm gonna make a new class, and in that class I'm gonna call, let's call it particles. Particles, and that we're gonna put sprite. Okay, and in that we're gonna make another define function. So we're gonna copy this. That I've copied those 3 lines, and all we need to do now is over here. We're gonna do def, and then we make define our init function, and yeah, we did the same thing. And all we need to change is the width, length, outline none, go to this place, and the frame equals 0. Now we're gonna do the same thing, except we're gonna do another one called define explode. So define explode, and over here we're just gonna put self start x and start y. Then I'm gonna do self dot go to start x and start y. There we go. And this, and then we just need to do except over here we don't need this, and over here we can just do self dot set heading random dot random integer in between 0 to 360. And then over here we don't need a frame, so I mean let's keep a frame of 1. Okay, and then let's define another one called move, and in that we're gonna put self. Okay, now in this one we're gonna put the over here we're gonna need let's see, 1 second. Okay, I guess over here we could just do if self dot frame 0 self dot forward 10. Self dot frame plus calls. There, and then minus 1000. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, okay, so that's now that done. Now, so we basically have finished all of our classes and defined all the functions. We've done everything, like all the settings have been done. But now we need the main one, class and game. And over here I'm not gonna put anything in it. Okay, and now in this, we're going to take all the things we've done so far, um, and put it in here. So instead of me doing this, I gotta just do this. So what I've done is I've got made this define init self and then put self level, score, state, pen, and lives. And over here, I drew a border and put speed, color, pen size, pen up, go to side. Okay, over here, let's keep this so you guys could, it'll be easier for you. And then message, score, and the score. So, and over here, we could just, instead of Times New Roman, actually, let's just keep Times New Roman. Okay, so that's that done. And now we need to, over here, create a game object. So if we create game object. So for the game object, I'm going to put this. You see, over here, I'm going to put create game object, and over here, game equals game. Draw the game border. This is going to be the game border. Show the game status. That's going to be the status. And, one second. An enemy I could keep, but I've hashtagged it for now because I don't want to use it. And ally we could use, which is blue, but I don't want to use that either right now because that's not yet. We're gonna do yet. So now we just need to make these variable kind of ones, but it's gonna be like this. So enemies, and we're gonna put nothing in it yet. For in range, enemies dot append enemy circle, and then we're gonna put it red because I want a circle and red. Over here, I'm gonna put as allies. I'm gonna put square and blue, and for particles, I'm gonna put circle and orange. So now we're gonna need keyboard, right, bindings. So like keyword bindings are like how to move the player. And over here, let's put the keyboard bindings. So turtle.listen and turtle.onKey. So instead of left, I could do WASD. So left would be A, right would be T, up would be W, down would be S. And then fire would be space. So yeah. Then yeah, so then over here space, and yeah, that's done. So now we're gonna do the main game loop. So in this is just while true and things like that. So I want to explain you through it, and I've done it. Okay, it starts from here. So while true, we need to do we need to update the turtle, and then when it sleeps, we have to time dot sleep. So in this is like sleep, and then player dot move, missile dot move, enemy for enemies and enemies, check with player collision, and things like that. So there's collisions, and then look, over here is one of our scores. So over here we've done a bit of a cool thing. So every time the collision with player, so the enemy collides with the player, we lose 350 because the enemy killed the player. So and the missile every time we kill them, we get 500. So it's basically very unfair, but yeah, very unfair. We have to do it. So now if I go through this, I'm gonna go here and press run it, and it should run for me. No, getting an error. Give me a second, I'll fix the error. I got the error. Okay, so if I go back here and then if I see, go all the way down. Oh yeah, save, and then let me try. There we go. So I'm alright. From what I'm concerned, this isn't letting me move. Okay. Let me. Sorry, I changed this. A D W S. There we go. Let's try that one more time. There we go. Now, if you want to go faster, we keep holding W, and if you want to go slower, ah. Okay, so right now score is 0, but one of our players must have killed an enemy, so twice, so thrice, and that's how we've got 300. And let me shoot if I just stop moving. Oh shoot! Wait, let me just park in a corner. I'm very. I don't want to kill my own player, or I'm going to be losing points at the same time. Ah! Stop! 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 Ah! I'm like not too fast. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, come on. Don't want to kill my own one, or I'm gonna be losing 100 points. There we go. See, those particles, yeah. That also, if a particle touches enemy, see those orange particles. If that touches an enemy, I get 8 points, 8 extra points. See, I'm So it's like that's how the game. And I think in the next, I think I'm just gonna do a quick tweaks and make this so that the the game box is like only like this much, how much we want it, because I don't think I done that. So it won't take me long. I will do that, and the files are on GitHub. So if you guys wanna use my game and try creating on your own, and try doing um, your own like calculations and stuff like that, then you guys can have a try. But yeah, and if you guys have to figure out how to make it small. I know how to do it, but that's your challenge, how to do it. So I'm gonna put the correct files on GitHub and everything will be fine. But do not look on GitHub because there's answers on there. So um, you guys you can do the challenge and report back to me on the chat. So, and thank you for watching my video, and have a lovely, nice Christmas, because it's December right now. But if you guys are watching this today, or um, you might have a nice, like, have a nice evening, morning, or afternoon, or whenever time you're watching this. So, I guess I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.